It's not so much that I'm always lonely. The reason I wanted to do this is because I know what loneliness feels like, but I also know about all the triggers in a way that go along with that. The guilt about feeling happy, or the worry. There's another thing. When things start to go well, you worry what's going to go wrong next. So we're all a bunch of worriers. So you're having a good time, you go, when's that moment going to come when it's all going to come crashing down? It doesn't need to come crashing down.
In your parlor seem empty and bare.
I think being an entertainer as well, when you go on stage and you have all this adulation and noise and connection between you and your fans, and then straight after that you're usually in a hotel room or wherever you are, and there's complete silence. It's deafening. There's definitely a sense of solitude, which then kind of becomes a sense of loneliness. I think there's a big difference between being alone and lonely. But yeah, I think that especially when you lose somebody too, you have that sense of so needing to make a phone call. I think people know that me and my brother lost our mum and our sister. I think there are times when, unfortunately, they are the sole person that you want to speak to is no longer here. So that definitely generates into a sense of loneliness, I think.
Are you sorry we drifted apart?
But when Mum passed, I didn't quite know how to continue, because I didn't know how I would make do without that phone call. And it really is a phone call, especially for men. You know, for men, there's, you know, for the longest time I would send her texts and it was cathartic to me. But it's quite disturbing how real loss can feel to you when you don't know how to maneuver around your grief. And the only way to get around it really is to, I'll say to anybody watching this, is the person that isn't here would only want you to be happy. Whether you want to be happy or not, they want you to live your life. They want you to feel joy. But there's something that I realized. I felt guilty and continue to sometimes feel guilty if I'm happy or I'm having an amazing time. And then you have that moment when you think about the things that make you sad, and certainly the loss in your life. And I think that's another thing, guilt about wanting to move past your grief. But that's normal, you know. We have to move past our grief.
When I kissed you and called.
We have an expression called OTP, on the pitch. You got to get back on the pitch. Don't care how you do it, you got to get back on the pitch. My mum would say, get back on the pitch. And I would hope that she was proud of me, because every single day there's a heightened sense, more so than when she was alive. Because now I feel she's aware of everything. So I just want to make her proud of me.
Are you lonesome tonight?
Please help us and pledge your time to Good Morning Britain with a 1 million minutes campaign.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart?